All right, Gemini, expect the truth to slip out this week because the energy right now is making it impossible to hold it in. And someone who's been inconsistent or avoiding you is realizing it's more difficult to hide from the situation than to face it. So welcome back to my channel and your weekly love reading. I hope you're having an amazing day so far. Ooh, all right. So for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, this week especially is going to hit deep. Mars and Mercury are lighting up your opposite sign, Sag, while Uranus is finishing up in retrograde in your sign just before it goes back into Taurus. So this is wild energy. And it's like everything unsaid suddenly wants to come out. And the Gemini moon at the end of this week is going to definitely put the spotlight on you, on your voice, your clarity, your truth, and your power to decide what's next. So just be ready, because that conversation you've been waiting for could show up when you least expect it. So we're going to take a look into the person in your energy, what they're feeling, and what spirit wants you to know about how this plays out. And of course, as I always do, I will look at Aries through Pisces, their thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you. And a bonus yes, no at the end if you stick around. So ground yourself, set your intentions as always in my readings, and let's get into it. All right. Well, you have a water sign that's showing up for you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio at the end, bottom of the deck. So we see somebody who's soul searching, somebody who is in their feelings, somebody who can't fight their feelings, can't seem to let go, but also, can scare themselves as well too, and not know how to express them. So they may shut down sometimes, but this is a very healing energy because it's self-reflective. So somebody's really focusing on what's really happening inside them, within them. All right. Now, your energy, I've got the star card, right? So we've got Aquarian energy, and what you're up against, right? What's going on for you is the Empress card, right? So I love this for you as well. And your person's energy, the Seven of Pentacles, and we're seeing the Judgment card, their challenge, what they're up against, all right? So I'm trying to be all creative here with this. So let's see. Now, we are seeing the external influence is the Six of Swords. And we're seeing the possible outcome is the Justice card. And we're seeing the Ten of Pentacles to clarify that. Now, what I'm getting for guidance from Spirit is the Four of Cups, around your person, right? And so it does feel as though you've tried with this person in the past. You've given so much, and this person's really let you down. And it's kind of got you in this place of depression, almost, of what did I do wrong? What could I do wrong? And this person just wasn't seeing it, wasn't seeing how much love you were giving them. And I just love this little dolphin here on the side. All right. And so your advice is going to be this card right here at the end. So let's take a look. We have Aquarian energy. We have Venus, right? So we have Libra and Taurus showing up for you. And Libra strong here with the Justice card. And we have the Judgment card here too as well. So fire energy, Scorpio energy. But this is why I do Aries to Pisces at the end, so we can dive into your specific zodiac sign. But you're not giving up, though. I love this about you. All right. You've been wishing for something. So I always say, be careful what you wish for, because, that truth is coming in. And this is also reminding you that divine hears you, you surrender and trust that, if you've just gone through some major shift, right, that was unexpected, and there's a reason behind it, and sometimes we look at that as if the universe is punishing us, but the universe does not do that. The universe is love, right? The universe is not going to punish you. So, but in our moment of grief, we're feeling like everything is working against us, and the universe is reminding you right now that you're being redirected. Your life was not, the situation was not favorable for you. It was not moving in the right direction. So God has spoken. All right. So we are seeing, though, here, don't lose faith in what's going on. It's about surrendering and seeing what the universe is going to deliver. All right. Now, what's coming towards you? We see the Empress energy. So we are seeing this major arcana already around you right now. So this is, something manifesting. This is the card of abundance, comfort, getting your needs met. You've been through a lot, you've worked really hard, and, you feel like it's time, right? And this to me feels like the time for you where you're going to see things around you start to manifest, things bloom. And this could even be a new relationship. But this is abundance coming your way. And some of you, it does look as though no matter what's happening in your life, you're not giving up hope that what you've been manifesting is going to come in for you, because these two cards together does say, keep your eye on the prize. What you desire desires you. You've planted the seeds, and things are they're unfolding for you, just not exactly how you think they're supposed to. All right. The universe is trying to find the path of least resistance. All right. So do expect with that Empress card here, something beautiful to manifest for you. And then I am seeing your person's energy. Look at this, the Seven of Pentacles. All right. This is somebody that is questioning everything. All right. This is somebody who's stuck on their own path, especially with this Four of Cups energy. All right. That's where I get that from. All right. It's somebody here that wasn't able to see the love that you were going to give, that you were trying to give them. All right. They're reevaluating their own life. They may be unhappy with their job, their life, their relationships that they have chosen, the way they've showed up in relationships. Maybe right now they're even wondering, if they're living in the right state. Who knows, right? But the Seven of Pentacles can be almost a card of, not sure if you should give up or not and just leave things the way they are and walk away, because I feel stuck and I just feel like I can't find a solution to my own problems. And this kind of energy can be very disappointing to you, especially if you're the one that is in love. You were in love and you were giving your all and you had more to give. It wasn't that this person didn't feel for you. They showed up in your awareness. They showed up in your life, and if you call them in, they come to you. It shows that there is a connection there. But every connection for me is karmic. They're either here to help us heal, flourish, or grow. Right? Learn lessons. And you may have been the one that had to help this person out of this stuckness, this place they're at. They're needing to reevaluate. And every time you come in, you show them something new. You show them something. You mirror back to them their attitude, or you mirror back to them as well where they feel like they've gone wrong or failed. But the thing is that spirit, in this reading right now is really blessing your person as well too, not only with you in their life, but also with this Seven of Pentacles. It's in the Judgment card that is coming up here, which is showing me the external influence on your person. Your person is feeling the calling. Your person is feeling, that something has to shift in their life. They can't stay in this energy, the Four Cups, much longer. It's driving them even mad. It's like, I've worked too hard and I want to see return of investment in my life too. Now, some of you might be going, but I'm trying to give that, I think my love is that. I think, but they have got to figure this out themselves. All right. And so the Seven of Pentacles is a card of, obviously you're having to have patience with this person. And, where I feel like this week is going to benefit you, especially with the Star card and the Empress card, is you may get this truth from this person, the judgment call, this person feeling like, I need to really defend myself. I really need to speak up. Maybe I feel judged. Maybe I feel like I've been blamed for things, but your person may feel like they've tried so hard and they may feel like, nothing is working out for me. So why are you blaming me? Or why are you upset with me? It feels like your person is playing the victim here, but we all do play that part time and time. All right. But it feels like, they are being influenced here with that Judgment card. And they're feeling called to do this review. They're being called to look at their past, look at their successes, look at their failures, look at, where they need to reinvent themselves. We do have Mercury, going retrograde here, this month, and it's really slowing. We're in the shadow, right? So it's about to stop right after your moon, and it's showing me that your person here is going to be doing a lot of self-reflection and seeing their truths, right? You can't run from the truth, and you know this. All right, so let's see the possible wait a minute, the possible next actions. All right, we are seeing here the Six of Swords. All right, so I really do feel like your person's in some sort of Five of Swords energy. There may have been, arguments, disappointments, collision of thoughts. You've tried to help this person figure out something. Or every time you talk to this person, it just seems like you get pulled into an argument, or this person lashes out, or this person confuses you, right? Or it just seems like you always leave the situation feeling more confused than you do satisfied, right? But the Six of Swords is telling me that your person, it seems like they're really being pulled, like I said, towards their truth, and they really want to see things calm down. So I do see an energy coming towards you, right? Can we pick up? Can we talk? Can you pick up, right? Maybe can we clear the air? Can we try and clear the path for us? Now, for some of you, this may be, we are seeing the outcome here. You have the Justice card. So again, this is also telling me that you are headed straight towards justice, towards truth, authenticity. And this is where, it is what it is. This kind of situation, when we get these blunt, honest truths, and they're unexpected sometimes, this is where we also, you have to look at this as your own read-in, the Judgment card. Face your own truth. Sometimes it's hard to face truth. Maybe this person is not quite ready, and I can't stay stuck. I have to move on for some of you, right? But that truth is going to be powerful, because this Justice card is going to be, we need to learn some lesson, complete something, get to a conclusion. We need to figure something out and make peace with the situation so that we both can move forward. And that's what I'm seeing here. Now, I am getting here the Ten of Cups. So not only with the Justice and the Ten of Cups, for some of you, this is really a couple things are coming through for me. You could be getting some truth from family members. You could be getting truth, around the holidays, something coming up. You may be finally able to speak your truth to family, to friends, to people that you consider your soul tribe, to your partner. This is where I am seeing that you're not holding back with that Justice and the Ten of Pentacles. And because you're not holding back, it feels like you really ultimately are going to win. The Justice is going to be on your side. Now, this is showing me success again, too. You have the Empress card in the beginning, which is showing growth and resources growing, and we're seeing the Ten of Pentacles. So we are seeing a relationship evolve here and finding some sort of success with the relationship. So your person may confess to you, and we'll look at Aries through Pisces, but may confess to you that they really do see a future with you. All right. But they're being authentic with you. Are they ready? Are they being real? This is going to be the time when you will get that truth. All right. Now, what does Spirit want you to know is the Seven of Cups. All right. Now, Seven of Cups can be one of these cards of using your imagination to manifest in exactly what you desire. But it can also be wishful thinking and, getting stuck on this soulmate and vision, or this unrealistic expectation of somebody. If your person is showing up in the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, you may be wanting something right now that might take a while for somebody to actually be able to meet your needs, right? And this is being honest with yourself and not being lost in some sort of illusion that you can fix something or you can make it happen or work. This is where divine is working for you. There's nothing really you need to do except stand in your truth and be honest with yourself and be honest with the situation and not hold back. And the Seven of Cups, though, is telling me that you do have options. There are possibilities around you, and the relationships that you are currently dealing with, if you are being true and authentic to yourself, there is so much room for growth here with this card. But again, the message is, this is going to be a time where it's going to be hard for you to not be authentic and not be real with yourself. So let's take a look at Aries through Pisces so I can dive in a little bit deeper and see if each one of your persons resonates with you. The cards are going to show whether or not somebody is ready. All right. And I'm trying to turn the screen and I can't seem to get this over so you can see. All right. So the cards are going to show each zodiac sign and their thoughts, feelings, and their intentions towards you. I'll get their hidden truth, their feelings, and potential. So the cards are going to be the cards. Only take what resonates. All right. Make sure if you want to win a personal reading, you can just say happy birthday to Scorpio, or you can hit that beautiful little QR code, which will take you to my website where you'll find my candle shop where I've handmade candles. I think all my Gemini ones have sold out, but there are other signs. You can always look at your moon or horizon or the person that you are manifesting in. The candles may help. And if you watch to the end, there will be a bonus yes or no. All right, so let's take a look. If you're connected to an Aries, their thoughts, 3 of Wands, all right? So I'm serious about growth here. 10 of Cups, right? Your Aries, 10 of Cups, their feelings for you. They feel close to you. Their next actions towards you, the 2 of Cups. Looks as though you're about to get an honest conversation or deepen in your communication with an Aries. Now, you have the North Node here, and so this feels like, you guys are being pulled together for a reason. You're learning a lot from each other, and this is karmic destiny. All right, so it is about compromise here, and there does seem to be a conversation about where is this relationship going. Now, their hidden truth, I understand you better now. All right. And I have one-sided relationship. So it feels like your Aries is starting to realize where they need to put more effort in, and where in the past they may have let you do all the work. And now they realize what you need. All right. So Taurus, we're seeing the 8 of Pentacles. We're seeing the King of Cups. So they really are focusing in on their feelings right now. And it looks like they're preparing themselves to make an offer to this connection. All right, your guides are helping you all as well. So and remember, for some of you, this could even be a new sign coming your way. But you have a Taurus here that's being honest about their feelings. And they have had time to really think about this. What's their hidden truth? I wish we could go back. All right, but either way, the Ace of Pentacles is talking about building a stronger future. I miss you. Gemini, 2 of Pentacles. All right, things are up in the air right now. The 2 of Wands. All right, obviously you have options. This is going to be a very big decision for a month for you, week, month, whatever. But there's a lot of change happening here. So there's this energy here of what do I do? Do I keep going around in circles? Do I go back and forth? I'm overwhelmed. Do I move on? I have options here. I need to make the right choice. All right, so it's the choice here. And the Page of Cups is showing a Gemini here opening up and telling you how they feel. Now, there's emotional conversation here. So you may have a talk about feelings and a talk about honesty and where things are going. So what is their truth? I pretend you don't mean that much. So this is where the conversation could be about realness. All right, I can't hold back anymore. You are the person of my dreams. Cancer, 7 of Swords, all right, the 4 of Swords, all right, they're starting to really think about where they lied, where they went wrong, and they're feeling the coldness from you, all right, so I am getting Mars energy. There was a lot of fight in this, a lot of fights because of lies, a lot of fights because of, they made you feel, bad, and they kept rejecting you maybe, right? But it looks like somebody's starting to meditate on the mistakes they made or the lies they said to get where, right? The fights, the arguments. So their hidden truth, I have too much to lose, right? And I'm so sorry. So it really does feel like they were sneaking around. Maybe there was some tension. Maybe there was some another relationship. And, they just weren't being very honest with you from the beginning. So it looks like you may get an I'm sorry, but, there's just too much going on in my life. And, and there's just too much pressure. And as much as there's passion here, I've got to let this one go. So that might not be for everybody who's dealing with a Cancer. We have Leo, Queen of Wands. We're seeing the 10 of Wands. All right, Leo's doing everything they can to keep it together. 8 of Wands, but it looks like they may step back and actually reach out. You may have a heavy conversation, but get into the point with a Leo. All right, so something is weighing on them. All right, a shocking event, fast changes. All right, so we are seeing maybe an argument, tension. We're seeing something weighing on them and something, sense of urgency here, a lot of pressure. So what's their hidden truth? I took the easy way out. All right. And I pulled away because I'm overwhelmed with all the things going on in my life. So it looks like, there could be this truth coming in about, I just couldn't handle everything that was going on between us. It was too much. I was feeling lost. Things were happening too fast. So I just left. I just walked away. All right. So this may or may not be a permanent thing, right? Nothing's permanent, right? But this does feel like you may get, things are getting heavy between you and a Leo. The attraction is there, but it does look like they have a lot on a way up. They have a lot going on. Virgo, we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Empress, and we have the Devil card. All right. So, there's a very defensive energy coming in with a Virgo. Let's see what's going on here. Jupiter. I mean, they want you. They definitely, strong sexual connection with you. They definitely want you, but you could be the other woman. You could be the one they want. There is the Empress. You had the Empress. That Devil card can be, there is some mischievousness, right? Let's see their hidden truth. I can't be with you, but I want you. All right. And I feel like I'm not good enough for you as well. So there's definitely a feeling of sexual attraction, fulfillment. You know it. They feel you. Maybe the seeds have been planted. This could be a story that picks up later on. There is still chance for growth. But right now, it just seems like I can't be with you. There may be the truth coming in, Knight of Swords, with your Virgo, being straightforward. There could be an argument that happens with that Devil card there. And that's what I got. Libra, 5 of Wands. We're seeing the Queen of Cups, and we're seeing the Chariot card. They can't fight their feelings, all right? They get jealous too. They might even be aggravated with themselves. Very sensitive energy. Can be overly sensitive. All right. But it does seem like they're being pulled towards you to come back around. I'm seeing major transformation. So you are seeing a renewal period. Pluto's really working on this connection here, very scorpionic energy. And their hidden truth, I do love you. And long distance. So, the distance between you is killing you with a Libra. All right. So there's some change happening here for the best. All right. It looks like you guys are picking up and moving forward. Scorpio's got their eye on you. Oh, they're taking their sweet ass time, but they are falling for you. They may be holding back, trying to act cool, but they are in love with you. I am seeing here, though, there's lessons not learned here, South Node energy. So you guys definitely have unfinished business. You inspire them to grow, though, and I feel you. All right. So that's you and your Scorpio. Sagittarius, the Hierophant, the Justice card, and the Moon card. So Divine is working with you in a Sagittarius right now. It looks as though they feel you, they feel a connection, they feel they owe you an apology or owe you some sort of truth. Something is changing, though. So things are still a little uncertain between you and a Sagittarius. And I'm getting 8th house. So there could be some secrets coming to light with a Sagittarius. There definitely could be an ending of a relationship. If they're in a marriage, something's changing. So, but let's see what their hidden truth is for you. I watch your social media and I feel like I ruined everything. All right. So things are still changing here between you and a Sagittarius. All right. Divine's at play here. Capricorn, we see the Six of Pentacles, we see the Four of Wands, and we see the Nine of Swords. So they're hoping for forgiveness. Looks like a Capricorn really knows they need to give to this. They want to give to this. They want to reunite with you, but there's a lot of guilt here. And I'm seeing, but opportunity with effort. You both want to see this work. There's potential for growth with you and a Capricorn. Their hidden truth, your body language says so much. So they know that you're missing them or hurting, and it's just really weighing on them. And I'm planning on reaching out to you. All right. So let's see. Aquarius, the World card. We have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So Aquarius is like, let's go. Well, this is a whole new chapter. Let's just take our time and see what happens. So you got an offer coming in. Looks like a lot of healing has happened. Spiritual growth. They've learned their lesson. They're ready for something to work itself out. And I forgive you. So whatever that means, whether it's you forgiving them or them forgiving you, but there is forgiveness coming in. And I see you're always on my mind. Pisces, I see Three of Swords, all right, and the Queen of Swords. So they're hurting, all right, and the Nine of Cups. So you may get the truth. You're definitely going to get the truth with the Pisces, all right? They do have feelings for you. They desire you, but I don't know if they said something or you said something, but it hurt more than they let on, and it looks like the separation is getting to them. This hasn't even begun. It's still, you got a lot of room to grow here with a Pisces. Their hidden truth, I want to start over, and I will find my way back to you. All right, so if you made it this far, Gemini, we're going to look at your yes or no. Yes or no. Meditate on your question. Try not to ask something that's already been clarified. I got the Devil. I got the no. All right. Saturn energy. All right. So there could be mental health issues, secrets, addictions. There could be something going on that's blocking a situation. But the answer to your question is a no. That might be a good thing for you. All right. But I am seeing the Devil show up here. So something's coming to light. The truths are going to come up. Shadows are going to come out. The light's going to be shown on them. All right. Especially in Scorpio season. I love you guys. Please like, hype, subscribe. You guys help this channel grow so much, especially with your energy, Gemini. You guys are amazing, and have a great rest of your day. Take care.